Hackensack police confiscate over $770,000 worth of stolen treasury checks, 100 bags of cocaine, and over $15,000 in cash.
This Pink Mike NYC, I'm here with
the last Dawn, Kemi Balla, self-made family.
Okay, why they call you that, the last Dawn?
I'm the biggest. I'm the biggest out here. They know what's going on, you heard?
Yeah, right. What you do for a living?
I'm just a fly, handsome, you heard? And I get money, you heard?
Yo, face! Show your face, please, with sugar on top!
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, they say what's done in the dark would eventually come to light. And these days it'll come to light even quicker if you on social media showing everything you're doing in the dark. Not to mention, you gotta realize that when you're putting things on social media for the world to see, not only are police watching, but there's also people who may act like they have your best interests at heart, but inside, they're really envious because they want what you have. So you may be putting up with people who knows what you're doing and willing to put a stop to it by any means necessary. That being said, staying on social media, knowing you're doing anything illegal, should go without saying. However, we're living in times where if you don't put it on social media, I guess people feel that you don't have what you say you do, and then you have those trying to prove to the world that they do, which usually only leads to you going to jail or in some cases, losing your life. Whether it's jack boys, police, jealous, envious people around you, you can't catch a break. Last New York top scammer we seen flashing on social media had a rude awakening where he would get robbed after going home late at night with all his jewelry on, slipping, as most would say. However, it can happen to anybody, but the point is that when you're overly throwing it in people's faces that you're living a lifestyle that they desire, you make yourself a big target. Now I say all that because it will come out that Instagram scamming couple in New York have been busted in New Jersey when law enforcement would get a warrant for their luxury apartment in Hackensack and perform a search shortly after. They recovered drugs, cash, and $500,000 in US Treasury checks. Chyna Barbie and Kemi Balla will be the two suspects at hand and the target of an investigation that will lead to both of their arrests. Kemi Balla was released on bond just shortly after and will let the world know via social media that someone put the police on him and his girlfriend, and he knows who, indicating that the person or people was hating on their lifestyle and would go as far as trying to get them locked up to stop their lifestyle, but it won't stop. So we're going to get into the article and the details pertaining to the situation, also about who these two are, but in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm, and if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
Ooh, yeah. Hello. Yeah. Welcome to Speak Your Fit. What's your name and where you from?
My name Kemi Balla, you heard from the Bronx.
Now, according to a New Jersey article on the drug bust, it'll state, quote, 2 Bergen County residents face drug and money laundering charges after investigators said they seized more than $667,000 in stolen U.S. Treasury checks and over 100 bags of CC from their home. Asia Kelly, 39, and Wakimi Joseph, 37, were arrested Friday after detectives executed a search warrant of the luxury apartment they shared in Hackensack, according to police. Detectives seized 48 U.S. Treasury checks with a value of more than $667,000 that were issued to other people and businesses, Hackensack Police Detective Captain Darren DeWitt said in a statement. debit and credit cards belonging to other people, and a fraudulent driver's license were also recovered, along with more than 100 Ziploc bags of CC packaged for sale, DeWitt said. Investigators also seized drugs prescribed to other people and more than $15,000 cash believed to have been obtained through criminal activity, according to DeWitt. Kelly and Joseph were each charged with possession of a controlled dangerous substance with intent to distribute, money laundering, and receiving stolen property, all second-degree crime. Kelly was also charged with second-degree identity theft and arrested on 3 outstanding warrants, including one for forgery in Massachusetts. Additionally, Joseph was charged with third-degree possession of prescription drugs with intent to distribute. Kelly and Joseph were held at Bergen County Jail ahead of a court hearing. Attorney information was not immediately available.
Police say 39-year-old Asia Moni Kelly and 37-year-old Wakimi Joseph are now facing drug and theft charges. Officers also discovered stolen credit cards and a fake driver's license inside their shared apartment.
Now the charges don't seem too crazy depending on, I guess, New Jersey and how they chose to play with it, but at the end of the day it's in second degree and it's nothing crazy like they caught him in the commission of a crime. But y'all keep in mind a few things here. It's not a good look because for one, this case came about, but then two, Chyna has priors already and she has warrants for basically the same thing in Massachusetts and other places. Then we know that Kemi came home not too long ago after doing a stretch in prison previously, but I think he did about 10 years already. I'm unsure if he's still on parole or not, but if he is, then that's not a good look neither. Now keep in mind also, due to his alleged gang ties in the streets, he's also been around the likes of Cardi B and 50 Cent. Unsure of his affiliation other than gang ties, you would think that he would use his connections to further himself in a positive way. We can't tell anybody what to do and how to do it, and I can't lie. When you're getting a certain amount of money in the streets, it's hard to just stop cold turkey and be legit, knowing that that money is coming in at a fast rate. But if you're going to play the game, clearly you must understand what comes with it, as I'm sure he does. Now, to many of our surprise, Kemi was actually released on bond, which was only mind-boggling to me because if you know anything about New Jersey, you know that they don't have no bail system out there. So if you get locked up out there, then more than likely you have to sit up until your next court date. Now, maybe something changed that I'm unaware of, who knows? But here's Kemi walking out the jail after his arrest. Now, he would take to social media after being released and address the situation at hand, as he would indicate that somebody told on him and his girlfriend. He would take to his IG story to say, quote, "They know exactly who they are. Y'all getting exposed real soon. Them people wasn't even on us. They put them people on us and got paid for it. The itch, jealousy, and hate have people doing." Now, once again, he should stay off social media because this is basically admitting to guilt. Saying that they put them people on us, I'm pretty sure they watching the social media, and when you say things like that, you're basically admitting that, yes, I was doing something illegal, and somebody put them people on us. Now, also keep in mind that if this is in fact true, it's crazy. But we do know that people are getting salaries as confidential informants these days. This is why doing anything illegal in the streets or having people in your business is not the right thing to do. And if somebody really did do that, then they playing a dirty game. It's one thing to hate, but it's another thing if you hating enough to where you go as far as trying to get someone's freedom taken. Crazy. Or maybe he could just be delusional and thinking that somebody set him up, totally disregarding all the flashiness they've been doing on social media altogether. See, here's the thing. They was caught in Hackensack in an upscale neighborhood in luxury apartments. The thing about New Jersey and their residents there, if y'all don't know, they're very, very nosy and they hate a lot of commotion. So it's a possibility that a resident could have been watching and tipped the police off, or it's a possibility that maybe a cop is in the area and seeing what's going on because a lot of law enforcement tend to be in that area too. Who knows? But the thing is, when you're flashy, you never know who's watching and you never know where it can come from. And I know it's easier to blame others. When you get caught up, sometimes you have to do some self-evaluation and take accountability for your actions leading up to everything that's taking place. On another note, for y'all in New York thinking that going to New Jersey to be low-key is a flex, let me tell y'all now, this ain't back in the days. Be very, very careful out there. They hate New Yorkers coming in and out of there for one, and two, whenever you get in trouble out there, they make it their business to punish you to the furthest extent when they find out that you're not from there. Keep in mind, Kemi is from the Bronx and Chyna from Brooklyn. And once again, like I said in New Jersey, they're very, very nosy. So y'all be careful out there, man. Other than that, if you're doing anything illegal, please stay off social media. A lot of guys start getting money for a year or two. The next thing you know, they get 15 to 20 years in prison for their crimes, all because they wanted to show the world that they're getting money. The risk don't be worth the reward when you're moving sloppy. So with that being said, y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.